Hey everybody, it's Gamer Grampz here, a channel where we're proudly past puberty and play games to have fun, but learn something while we're at it. Today we're going to be jumping back into our game of Civ 6 Rise and Fall on Immortal difficulty, where we're playing a religious-oriented war game as Spain, and we're trying to get some revenge on the Dutch. So if that's something that you might be interested in, stick around. Let's jump in, balls deep. So we're going to heal our guy up here with our promotion, and dun dun dun, we're gonna go with Battle Cry. Ooh, and it looks like their warrior has snuck up on us and flanked us. I'm gonna move this guy in closer, hoping that they do attack, but in the meantime I'm obviously gonna start shooting with the archer, who looks like just got a promotion too. So their scouts come closer to try and nab our worker, but unfortunately for him, holy, okay, that was a lot to read. We got some civics boosted and researched, and irrigation. We got the boost towards that too, but now there's no more builder for them to attack. Alright, now that we have got craftsmanship taken care of, even though we have state workforce boosted, which would be nice to get the governor title, I am going to go towards early empire and at least research it halfway or 60%, whatever it happens to be with the new rise and fall change. Because Madrid is going to grow in 13 turns. We will go down because we're creating the settler next turn, but with any luck, we'll be able to head over there and build another city, and that will make us to 6. Okay, we've got the settler there now, but the settler doesn't do us much good. Oh, fuck. I just realized they pillaged our holy site. I didn't even catch that. So now our troops are no longer earning us faith if they kill. So what we are going to do is get another builder. I don't know. Hold on. I need to think about this for a minute. Okay, so what I decided to do, and I don't know if this is the right call or not, but I'm going to go with a trader, actually, because with any luck, we'll be taking Arnhem soon, and we need to get some gold coming in, because we're only making 3 per turn, because we do have this army here anyway. So that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, our settler's just going to take a nap, and we're going to concentrate on taking this city. Okay, and so we've gotten it down quite a bit. It looks like with any luck we'll be able to take Arnhem next turn. Alright, so here we go. Our shit's still plundered over there, but oh well, we're looking onward and forward here. We'll take some more shots with the archers just because it's free experience at this point, and I'm pretty sure that this will be enough. Alright, so another poor decision has become your good fortune. You've captured a unit from the Netherlands. The growing number of your citizens, so we got the boost for early empire, so now we only have 13 turns left for that, which will help us get more settlers out quickly, because I think we need to like back settle in here as soon as we get the opportunity. But in the meantime, I'm interested in checking out what else the Dutch have going on over here, because if we could get Stonehenge, that would also help us in our quest to get a religion going. Okay, so taking the city boosted our gold to +5 per turn, which is nice, but it's definitely not quite where we want to go. But our income definitely isn't where we want it to be at this point, so I think the trader is still a half decent option at this point. Now that we have taken Arnhem, though, I'm going to cycle our weak warrior back and stay on this side of the river so that we can escort our settler out this way, even if the barbarians are still around. So we will keep the city, and rebellion in 640 turns, so it looks like we got a ways, or looks like we have a little bit of time before we have to worry about rebellion there. Let's just keep moving. Now, our archer has a promotion available, but we're going to save that. We're going to go with repairing the monument because we definitely are lacking in cultures and can use any help we can get at this point. Now, in the meantime, we will heal our warrior when that becomes an option to do, but for now, let's go to the next turn. Oh, look at Chubby Cheeks here. She wants to make peace. So they're willing to pay us gold and make peace. Let's see if they'll cede the city. Oops. Wrong click. Cede. They are willing to cede Arnhem. This would allow us to focus on expanding, but I really don't like this bitch, to be honest. And she stole my goody hut. So, yeah. Yeah, you can wave your finger all you want, honey bun.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country is not less worthy of honor than its conqueror.
Okay, so we did get irrigation, which is nice. Now let's take a look at our tech tree here. Okay, and I know it's probably a pipe dream, but I would like to get to mathematics because I would like to get Petra in that city that we're planning on building. So I think writing is a good thing to have either way. I know we're trying to focus on religion, but we don't want to be stuck in the Stone Age. So, you know what? That's like 3 techs before we can build it. I think that's a good option, and that's what we're going to go with. Our war seems to be going pretty well. So, for now, that's the path we're going to choose at least. Okay, so the builder that we captured only has 1 build left. So, why not use him while our archer is there to hook up our silk now that we do have the ability to do so. With any luck, I don't know if the Dutch have it, and that doesn't matter because we're at war, obviously. But with any luck, hopefully the Aztecs haven't got it online yet, and we can sell it to them to get some more cash and improve our war efforts. Alright, with the archer, we're going to start moving forward. We're going to stay on this side of the river, though, so if we do discover somebody over here, hopefully it's a melee unit and they have to attack across the river. This warrior deserves some healing. Alright, like I said, we're going to continue moving our warrior back towards our territory so we can escort our settler there, which we are going to wake up from his slumber and move over to where our warrior is. Okay, so the scout decided to be suicidal and attack us. So we're just going to let him continue with that effort, and we're going to link up with our settler, and we're going to heal up for a turn, and hopefully he'll just pop himself off there. So we'll sleep with the settler. I would attack the scout because I don't want it going back to the camp here, or wherever the hell it was. Oh, it looks like it's been cleared out since then. That's probably why he's attacking. But either way, I want to stay off the coastline, so I'm going to go up this way with the warrior and the settler. But I don't want to walk into a marsh, even though it is just a scout. I think I'd rather just heal up. Okay, so we got our nice silk hooked up. So let's take a look and talk to the Aztecs and see if we get lucky. Oh, okay, so they will take a delegation for us. Nice. Friendship? Oh, cool. That's a nice surprise. Okay, so now for the money. Let's see. Ah, fuck, they have silk. Alright, so we weren't that lucky. They already had silk, but that's okay because that way they're not going to get pissed off with us for having it. So it's kind of like looking at the glass being half full rather than half empty, I guess. In the meantime here, I don't want to progress too far ahead of my army with this archer, but we'll take a peek this way. Ooh, look what I see. I see our Stonehenge. Nice. Okay. And we also see that there's not too many troops there, so we're going to keep moving our army forward. Okay, so the scout did suicide into us, so now we're going to head into the marsh. We can't attack through the trees to hit the archer, or to hit the warrior, so we're going to wait for him to come to us. Now that our warrior is pretty much healed up, we're going to move into the farm here and finish healing, because we're still technically in our new territory. And we can hit him with this archer, though, because we're on this hill. Alright, she's still trying, but she can go fuck herself. Okay, so Madrid built us a trader, so that's nice. And it will actually come in handy for our Dark Age policy that it looks like we're not going to be able to avoid once we actually manage to have a wildcard slot to throw that policy in. So in the meantime, you can start going to Arnhelm, and that'll give us some more food and production, not to mention the boost for currency and the added bonus that it's making a road up here, so that'll help our troops get to the front line against the Dutch. Speaking of whom, the Dutch are getting a little feisty here. So I'm going to move back with the warrior into the city, because they have 2 warriors coming up. In the meantime, I'm going to move closer with this archer, because I believe that warrior won't be able to hit us because he has to go through a forest or back onto a hill. And hopefully we can get a good look and see where their capital actually is. And there she lies. Alright, and lucky for us, they do not have city walls as of yet. Alright, so we got our settler coming up that way. I would like to repair the holy site, though, because we want to get our religion going. And that was actually a mistake on my part, now that I'm talking about it. I'm used to the older games of Civ where you need to have, like, workers and stuff to repair things. And I should have just repaired the holy site right off the gate. So we could have kept building holy prophet points towards our religion. Hopefully it won't come back to bite us in the ass. Alright, so the warrior is going to heal up there. We'll take our shot with our archer. And looks like they do have a significant army coming towards us, so we're going to hang back and just take our shots. So we will be retreating with our archer here as soon as we can. Okay, so the archer did take a shot from the warrior, but we're just going to run across the river and wait for them to come to us. In the meantime, we'll just take some free shots with that archer. Keep heading over this way to hopefully found our city. And it was awfully nice of the Aztecs to send that trade route, because now we have a road to walk on to get there fast enough. Alright, so we repaired the holy site, but we need that shrine back on order, so that's what we're going to do next. Now we've gotten the monument taken care of at Arnhem. And what we're going to do, and I probably should have already done this, is lock in the price of our holy site before we get any more technologies or civics. So we'll do that now. See, it's tempting to go for the +3 here, but I want to save that forest for a chop later once we get Magnus, because that's going to be happening pretty soon. So we are... Hold on. Yeah, it's not a forest. We are going to place our holy site there, but we're going to... That's just to lock in the price. We need to win this war, so we're going to kill the Dutch, or at least try our best to, and start building an army here. Okay, so Montezuma's saying that we should aspire to be a worthier example to the rest of the world. Your people will love you if you lead them to glory. Thanks for the advice. So he's, I think, not happy with us because of something or other, but at this point I could really give a flying fuck, and we're going to move onward and forward. He is our friend, so right now he can't attack us, and that's all I really care about. So we got writing, which is always nice. We have the ability to make campuses, but like I said, I'm more concerned with unlocking our Petra city over here, because I really want to try and get that myself. Okay, so we are in a Dark Age officially. Okay, so we need to make a dedication here. Now it says you're in a Dark Age during this game era. Okay, so each of your citizens exerts 0.5 loyalty pressure on their city. The pressure Also affects other cities within 9 tiles, but is 10% less effective per tile. It will be harder to maintain loyalty in your cities and more difficult to affect loyalty of nearby foreign cities. You may adopt powerful dark policies in your government, but which may carry a heavy price. And I touched on that earlier, but we'll obviously expand on it if we get one in. If you earn enough air score for a golden age in the next era, though, and this is key, why, and this is what we're going to be trying our damnedest to get, you will instead earn a heroic age and be able to make multiple dedications for multiple bonuses. You may make a dedication which will provide additional source of air score during this age. Okay, so now there are some choices here, but really I personally don't think it's much of a choice, to be honest. We got Exodus of the Evangelist, where we gain 2 air score each time you convert a city to your founded religion for the first time. Okay, that would be well and good, but our religion's not anywhere near coming to fruition as of yet, so I'm not worried about that. Monumentality gives us +1 air score each time you construct a new specialty district. But again, that's going to be very limited at this point in the game anyway, because we only have 2 fucking cities, and one of them's already built a specialty district. Okay, so then the pen, brush, and voice gain +1 air score each time you trigger an inspiration. +1 air score for constructing and building with a great work slot, which is nice. But I think we're better off going with free inquiry. And this is because we get +1 air score each time you trigger a Eureka, and +1 air score for constructing and building that provides science as a base yield. Now, we're not going to be going too gung-ho on the science stuff as of right now, but I think it's easier at this point to get Eurekas triggered from the different stuff we're going to be doing than the civics getting boosted. But again, if you want to be sure of this, you'd close this down and go take a look at the different, like the science tree and the civics tree, and see which one you're more likely to actually get. But at this point, I really couldn't be bothered, and so we're just going to go with free inquiry, and hopefully I'm right. Oh, and my dog just farted. That's great. Okay, so we got our shrine back online, so that's awesome and all well and good. We got our other city about to be founded there, and unfortunately, because we are in a dark age, now it went from 640 turns to this city's going to rebel in 14 turns. So it's going to be 14 turns to produce that archer as of right now. But they are gaining an 11, so that's good. Hopefully we can get our governor in there. Let's take a look here. And yeah, see, okay, we're only 1 turn away from early empire, which is going to give us our first governor title. And we're going to throw them in there right away, which will give it a loyalty bonus, and then we won't have to worry about the rebellion. So problem solved that way. We'll keep building our archer and go from there. In the capital here, I am going to go with 1 more archer because I really want to take Amsterdam. And if she has any other cities, I think at that point we'll let bygones be bygones, at least for the time being, because I want to focus more on getting our religion up and going. But obviously capturing Stonehenge would help us with that, so that's what we're going to try and do. Hope you're enjoying the video. If you want to support what we're about at Gamer Grampz, remember, sharing is caring. Like the video, share it, or just leave me a comment. I'd love to hear your 2 pennies worth. Thanks for watching my video. If you made it this far, you're definitely a sucker for punishment. Here's a couple videos you might be interested in. But if you check in the description, I have links to the channels that I find enjoyable. I mean, if you've lasted this long, there's a good chance that you will too. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Videos up every week.